We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello and welcome to all. Today we will discuss the role of a project manager, basic introduction of the construction project management and various roles included in it. So starting with a presentation. Objective of the presentation is to study the various factors in the project management in construction which leads to success and failures of the project. Like starting from the project till its end, there are various roles of project manager, site supervisor, planner, executor, contractor. Each one has an individual role which needs to be studied and analyzed. Learning will be the leadership role of a project manager, project planning, that how it is to be done before the start of the project and during the project, and the management skills required for running the project successfully and lead it to an end. Now, first and foremost, what is project management? Project management is the application of knowledge, skills, tools and techniques to the project activities in order to meet or exceed stakeholders' needs and expectation from a project. I'll repeat it. What is project management? Or simplified, the requirement or the demand of a client, and in order or need what we required to satisfy his client's need or demand can be termed as project management. Need of balancing competing demands among scope, time, cost, quality, stakeholders with different needs and expectations, and identified and unidentified requirements. Why this unidentified requirement or expectation is quoted is, we have normally seen that when a project or a construction work is started or when it is ongoing, the new ideas or the plan which is done accordingly change a bit, or a new idea generates in the mind of a contractor, whether we can say client or a executor, and for the betterment of the project, if it is established, then it terms in an unidentified requirement. Now, attributes of the project management is project managers determining project objectives. This is foremost need before the start of the project, that we need project objective, that why and when this project should be implemented, what is the purpose of the project we are taking up this, and what it will be benefited or benefiting the social in future. Managing budget and resources, this is also a primary requirement. Can say budget is the primary and foremost requirement for any of the project taken hand. That is, if the budget exceeds, then also it is not good, and there is a priorly very less chance that in a budget settled, that in a budget set a project complete is below the budget. That is very less chance of doing it. Then reporting progress, that is while the project is running, how it is running, that is primarily or periodical evolution of a project. Then evaluating efficiency and effectiveness, this is the attributes of project management which are to be considered while whether the project before the project is starting, at the time of the project running, and also after the completion of the project, that is evaluating efficiency and effectiveness. Now, responsibilities of a project manager. Now, what I feel is the project manager is very important part of this whole project, whether it is running, ongoing, or it is to be established. Because starting from planning till the completion of the work, the whole work is need to be supervised or done under the project manager. His guidelines and the roles becomes very important in execution of the project. Now, what are his responsibilities? Planning thoroughly through all the aspects of the project, as I have said, starting from project till its execution or end. Then controlling the manpower of the organization. This is also very important, as our project if started and is established or in the execution stage, if the manpower is not controlled or balanced properly, the project can be delayed in completion, or the project cannot reach the expected demand, or can say expected planning, right? So optimize the technical versus cost trade-off in specific areas where optimization is required. This is also a very important point. Monitor the performance, cost, and efficiency of all elements of the project, like monitoring of what we can say the resources or the laborers or the equipments which we need at timely. Like if I can certainly give an example that if the batch of a cement is need to be ordered, then it needs to be ordered before the completion of a storage stock, like before a 2 or 3 days. This care is also need to be taken by project manager. Completing the project on schedule and within cost. Within cost is almost okay and it is established, but in India we primarily see that the project are not completed according to its schedule or are not able to run according to its planning and execution. Why it is happening? Because the project manager doesn't see the monitor or evaluate the performance of each of them, whether it is site supervisor, equipment supervisor, or the resources. If this all balancing is not done and planning is not executed, then the project cannot be completed on time. And we can see all in our surrounding that almost any of our project cannot be completed on time. Why? Because the monitor or the project manager is not taking his responsibility at the fullest. And if he or she is taking the responsibility at its fullest, then in any of those requirements, in any of those cases, some or the other thing goes round and the project is not completing on time. Like now we will see the competencies of the project manager. What are the roles of a project manager? That is planning and organization, as I have said. That foremost role of project manager is to plan and organize the work schedule accordingly. Then there is controlling. Once the planning and organizing of the work is done, then while execution, the control of work is also to be seen, that how the project is running and whether it is running according to the planning or not. Then stress tolerance. This comes because when controlling the project, and if it is not running according to the plan, then it needs to be tolerated, or ways needs to be find out that how it can be run faster and we can reach our plan. And customer orientation. This is very important because while executing of the project, the customer or the client is also to be told and understood that what is planned and how it is executed, and the user is also to be satisfied. Personal chemistry. this nowadays becomes very important, because if a project manager has to work according to its plan and control the things accordingly, he has to set up a very good relationship with the lower order workers, or can say his PA or site supervisor or contractor or laborers. Analytical skills, the project manager should also have those analytical skills, that at the end of every day he can also summarize or sum up the things which needs to be done, and also give the output that this was implemented and this is left. So he project manager should also have the good analytical skills. Leadership quality and managing people, this is the prime and foremost requirement of any of those project manager to establish a project successfully. Managing performance is required when a person or a employee is not making his 100%, or due to some or the other reason his performance is being down, then this also is to be taken care by a project manager. Then sensitivity, this is also nowadays a requirement of a project manager. That he or she should have very good sense that why this project or this plan is not working, or to understand his co-persons or co-employees easily. He should have more sense of understanding. Why do projects go wrong? Project goals are not clearly defined. Now, as I said that in India, many of our projects doesn't go or complete in time. So it can be seen here clearly, or I have identified some points that why the projects are not completed according to its schedule. That is, project goals are not clearly defined. Constraints on the completion of the project arising from the different objectives are like, why this is not completed? Short time scale. At the time of deciding the project of starting time or ending time, the time scale is not properly studied or verified. Resource availability, this might not be checked or not taken care of while planning the project in one particular area. Quality factors, like the use of a materials or order of a material or resources we are going to use in our project, are also need to be taken care of, and quality should also be maintained of our project. And human factors, this is very important, because if we have proper time scale or proper planning of a project, proper organization, and also the control of resources, and we are also using the quality materials and good quality of things, but if the human factor is missing, all the other factors goes around. Now, constraints of project management, that is cost. It is very natural that for any construction or any project to be implemented or started, it starts with first and foremost thing, that is budget, or can say cost. Then what is scope of project? What is scope? As I in the started of in lecture, I said that this lecture will give you this output. So accordingly, what is the scope of our project? What we are implementing are or is also need to be taken care of. Then quality of our project is always should be maintained. Why? Because from one project we can establish ourselves, and from that work only we can see that how other projects or how the people see our projects and how we will implement it in upcoming work. Customer satisfaction, this is also prime and foremost requirement, as client formally gives us idea about what he wants, how he want to implement his project, and what way the quality or the quantity or the budget of the project is to be maintained. So customer satisfaction or the client satisfaction is must. Then time, this is also very important factor, as at the starting of a project and the ending of the project, we decide a particular time frame, and we also give the customer a time frame for the completion of the project. So customer satisfaction is directly or indirectly related with time, because customer satisfaction is only and only when we complete our work in time or before time. Then risk is like the factor which always is considered in project management. We implement a project or we plan a project, we have to take or work up with some amount of risk at least. And resources is availability of material, availability of labor, availability of what we can say equipments, everything which comes under the use which we will be taken while implementation of a project can be termed under resources. Now project management process, how this process flows, that how a project starts and how it completes. Like first we can say that project initiation, this comes from the client, that I wanted this setup and I want to execute this and I want to implement this. For certain purpose or with certain scope, a client gives a project manager an idea of initiating the project. Then project management manager takes it and start it with project planning, that with certain scope and certain aim, this project needs to be planned in certain way. After planning, project scheduling and execution. Once the planning is completed, the scheduling of the project is done, that how, when and where which work needs to be started and which thing is needs to be established, when and where, that is also planned by project manager after completion of planning, scheduling and execution. It comes under this. Then after scheduling and execution, we comes to the work starts or the project work starts. Now if the project work is started and it is already on the execution stage, what the project management manager now needs to do is monitor the project, or can say control the project accordingly, whether it doesn't go around. And while after the monitoring and the control of project during the whole project, and when it comes to end, it tends to close out the project with customer satisfaction. That is primary requirement. Now what are the 4 project management failures that stand out? It means if this all project management processes goes smoothly, then the project completes without any issue. But if any of those one thing fails, then the project is in glitch. So what are these standouts that why this glitch happens? That probable reason might be communication gap between project manager, site engineer, executor or organizing person. This communication gap can lead to project failure or project delay. Now selective perception, we can see that selective perception leads to project failure. That is, if the project manager is stuck to one mind frame and one setup of work, and if he is not adjusting according to a time or according to a place, then the project can lead to failure. It is the project management manager have to change his role according to need and requirement. And that is leadership. We can say lack of leadership. If a project manager is not a leader and if he doesn't give certain planning and monitoring skills while execution of a project, the project is definitely gonna fail. And difficult relationship. This nowadays is a common problem happening on site, is if the relationship of a project manager or the employees working together for one goal, one scope, one project are not good, the project is definitely gonna fail or quality of a project is compromised. these are some like construction delays. We can say that how or why the project is delayed or why it is not completed on time. That is, project delays in construction are due to these reasons. That is, less number of labors against requirement. Right? We have discussed that why the project fails. Now, if the project fails or delayed, then what might be the reasons that is delayed that are mentioned here? That is, less number of labors against requirement. Skill of a labor is very poor. Unskilled labor are available for the project which is executed. Lack of project planning and scheduling by the contractor. Project manager is not taking care of or not monitoring properly, and the contractor also does the same. Delay due to receiving permissions from the government authorities. This is also very important part. So what I suggest is the government authorities permission should be priorly taken before the start of the work or execution of the project. Then delay due to transporting material from supplier to site. This is unavailability of resource, can be termed as this. If the project is started and in the middle of a project we don't have resource, then it delays. Complete absence of good site management and supervision by contractor. As I said, coordination or the communication is also a primary source of completion of a project. Lacking of quality and quantity of work. This leads to project delay or unsatisfied customer. So this was the detailed, or I can say, introduction of what is project management. We also saw what is the role of a project manager, why the project is delayed, what are the terms or the reasons that project is delayed. Thank you.